Welcome back to another Maxi Boost on commentary. I'm LukewarmHoliday.
And I am Irissa, and today we're going to be watching Exia footage from the Korean YouTube channel. Exia is an all-purpose suit. Okay, so I know people are instantly going to be surprised that I called Exia an all-purpose suit, but like, something that really everybody needs to understand about this thing is that yes, its range damage is not as high as its melee damage, but it is incredibly annoying and hard to hit if it just plays like a pretty safe game, and it can get really close to people in this game now, thanks to its side BC
and its CS
command dash. And you do the CSA out of it, yeah.
No, CSA is one of the biggest things that made its range game so strong as well, because they gave him some bonus mobility, but that thing's stunning and being relatively fast and high correction just put him over the edge and having just a pretty dominant range game.
I wouldn't say dominant, but like, yeah, it really is the missing link in his range game, because this suit often has a problem at range of like, it just throws all its stuff out, and then it has no range presence, and people kind of just ignore it for a bit. But like, now you can't really afford to do that, basically, because he can't have the CSA unlocked to punish you, even if...
I can't say it's a missing link in its own right, because his command dash helps as well.
That's true, of course. But yeah, I should probably try to cover the rest of the moveset first. But yes, actually has a back suit, and it should be played as an all-purpose suit. Now,
alright, it's got a 3-chain main, it's got a sub you can throw to the side or do a backflip that has slightly better correction and guidance. Assist is a GN, I can't remember what that thing's called.
Yeah, GN armor or something.
Yeah, GN armor, you're right. Shoots 2 volleys, and it also lets you fast fall off it if your main is empty.
No, it doesn't have to
or
be
full.
empty. It's just
just
you
off main.
It's a fast one. Yeah, you can do assist main. It's an Amicon. Yeah, and it's an auto-facing Amicon as well. Those are very powerful. So yeah, it has a jump and it's 2 BC, and it has its command dashes and the side BC make it move really fast for a 2,000 cost suit. And like there, we just saw that there. And what he's doing is he's actually because when you do it in Greenlock, you can use it to actually move straight at people by basically lining yourself up to the side or diagonally to the side and then pressing that appropriate side. So for example, if he presses left and then presses right plus BC, he goes flying straight at the enemy. And because you're at a long range, that's pretty safe, and it's really good
boostless combo.
Yeah. Good
Confirmed it with a CSA, did 8B.
Yeah.
And
that... Go ahead. Sorry?
Yeah, you press 8BA and it throws 2 extra daggers. Not tied to your ammo count. And then you can do a melee out of that, and you can loop that indefinitely until you get the knockdown, and people will always end it with the hop melee. 2BC or 8BC?
That's 2BC, I believe.
Okay. I think... I'm paranoid because I think Exia is one of the weird ones, where it's 8.
Well, maybe. I don't know. I haven't played this in a while, so... Sorry if we're wrong. Anyway, yeah, like, okay, so I want to move on to trying to covering a few other important things about this suit. So, it has cancel chains out the ass for, like, basically everything. Like, almost everything cancels into everything else. And that's, like, a pretty huge asset when it comes to its offensive game and ability to chuck out, like, a barrage of crap that will cause a knockdown if any of it hits, and it's not trivial. I wouldn't say it's difficult to avoid, but it's not trivial to avoid. Like, you can't just like lazily be like swerving or something to get around stuff it throws out at range. Like when it does like main into sub into assist into main and it's chaining all of that. Like sure, one step can get rid of all of that, but like it's still enough that you have to like actually commit a reasonable amount in your movement. It's not trivial. Learning when to do it, when's the most annoying point to do it, is important though. So that's worth remembering. Like, obviously in people's vectors, and its side BC helps it to get into people's vectors. So yeah, that all works together very well.
Yeah, he kind of goes in with the intent to use every last inch of his ammo and then back out, because even if you make too much space, your command dash lets you just effortlessly get right back in. Mm-hmm. He gets to overcompensate for some of his positioning that way.
And the jump is also very good for running away if they do decide to go
yeah,
as well.
Because it actually will end pretty early, and then you can just do it again and keep hopping if you're high up in the air, even if you're in overheat.
There's some really nice stall sequences. Oh, wow, actually...
Oh, he forced a Vernier using the command dash and then through the CSA. That was smart.
Yeah. I should.
He's actually doing that a lot. He's command dashing past people, so if they challenge him, they're forced to Vernier.
Yep.
And then CSA will just call out any of the Vernier moves.
Yep. Well, another thing I would like to cover is his assist is quite delayed in coming out compared to like a lot of other assists, but this is actually kind of an advantage because when you're doing an offensive sequence with this suit and you get somewhat close to people and you're going to look for a melee or the side BC, then doing something like main, sub, assist, side BC, around, and then the thing is that the mains and the sub, like they sort of like protect you at the start, and then the assist is slightly delayed, and then it protects you whilst you're meleeing, whilst you're like closing the gap on them. So it can be it's not like free for them to just shoot you on reaction to you trying to approach them, basically. Okay, anyway, let's try to commentate a bit more on games now, unless you have anything else you want to add. Ooh. Nice CSA?
No, I think I'm good.
Okay, let's see. Well, the enemy team is a double 3K comp, so like I think.
Well, I don't think we were specific about it. Cancel routes, but the answer is just yes.
Yeah, everything cancels into everything. Well, yeah, this is a double 3K.
Main cancels into sub AC, command dash. Sub cancels into main. AC cancels into main. I think sub also cancels into melee.
Okay.
And that might only be the special daggers during melee combos. Alright. Oh! Here's a good thing to cover. This thing has a zombie mode.
Yeah, I don't know.
Even though he's at 133, they're safer than normal.
Yeah.
So Full Cloth is trying to end the game because he knows Exia is gonna...
Yeah, when you die, Exia will just return into...
Oh, this is a good example, like, of how fast it recovers. And then he just command dashes across the whole map because of Trans Am. Good luck. Good luck catching me. What a pain in the ass.
Yep. Yeah, like when it dies and the game would be lost otherwise, it goes into repair mode, and this like has reduced mobility and performance, but it gets like, I think it comes back with about 100 life or something, maybe, and then it can still jump, it can still run away semi-effectively, so yeah, it basically has another extra.
Its 8B is still really high priority, and its super is just a super 8B in that mode. So you can't... Probably still one of the zombie modes with the most presence.
Yeah, for sure. Better than Gakko or Zeon Head.
Just because he can't out-prioritize you if he makes the right read.
Okay, we got Quanta Kshatriya now. Let's see. Let's press in. Oh, that Quanta reacted very well and came back, and he wasn't able to protect himself. Okay, so looking more, chasing the, focusing on the Quanta a lot this game and letting the Full Cloth handle the Kshatriya. Interesting. I guess Kshatriya definitely will have trouble defending itself from Full Cloth. So, let's see, now we jump to... Okay, we're getting pressured. Unfortunately, he command dash into the wall, but he's just jumping like, let me stall this out! Oh, what a great stall sequence all the way into the CSA punish, into the cancel, and he's still not getting hit! How long has he been in overheat? Oh my goodness, that was amazing. That was really, really good. What a beautiful sequence. Okay, punishing Quanta's landing? No, Quanta's gonna burst. Okay, he popped a Quantize though. Back to stalling now. Yeah, CSA also really helps the stalling. I should have pointed that out as well before. Him getting a CSA makes him a little bit like...
Yeah.
So he gets stalling sequences like Dragon does, where you can just do the jump into the CSA, into the cancel.
Yeah, because it cancels into a special melee, which is the command dash. And a little flippy melee that he sometimes uses in combos. I think it ground bounces? Either ground bounces or does damage. Either way, I see people use it.
Yeah, this suit's like greatest strength is that it's very, very good at repositioning itself, basically. It can always be in a good spot. And it has like it's very easy for it to like be in the most annoying spot for it to be, or the most effective spot to be at any given moment.
You can also just force people to vernier like crazy if you ever need to help your partner. Just command dash past them if they need to deal with you. And then you just force them to vernier. Okay, and either your partner hits them or you do.
His partner is very low right now. Unfortunately, he just died, so I think he might lose. Yeah, we're going to lose this one, though. His full call kind of exploded on his second life a bit. Didn't get a chance to use it. Obviously, he goes into Transam in burst, so F burst, Exia. That is actually kind of when you do actively melee people. That's when you're allowed to do that, because then, you know, you have that privilege. Otherwise, you're mostly playing chicken with your command dash. I should also, like, I just want to, like, also point out, because you've probably seen this a bunch already, but, like, he layers a lot of his stuff together, where he'll do something like stat, sub, main, step, assist, you know, he gets like 2 steps out basically before he lands, and he gets to throw them out in a sequence together. Basically,
he'll do stuff. Yeah, step. So step, sub, main, step, assist, main.
Yeah. Sometimes he'll even do like main, step, assist, main. But yeah, like it doesn't really matter. The same concept is applied for 2 steps basically.
Careful how much boost you're using.
Yeah. Okay, this is looking at a pretty good spot for them. Okay. First thing, not gonna get anything. Nice block. And full off picked up. Okay, good. Heart is on angle, so pretty easy to defend from the command dash as long as you're on angle. And we got the punish.
I feel like I need to mention that I did watch another Exia, and he stays much tighter to the ground, so he doesn't need to do as expensive of sequences.
Yeah, Minene is Exia, to be specific, but yeah.
But this guy, he knows how to get away with what he wants to do. So he'll layer things on top of each other, or like scare people into thinking he's gonna melee, and just keep calling them out repeatedly until they finally commit to an anti-melee.
Pressuring this build strike really well. Just like not giving him any room to help his partner. And then it's like, oh, look! Oh, he's far away from me! Then he just command dash and CSAs into your back. Like, it's great. Like, what makes that particularly powerful as well is that the CSA will recorrect, like, because even if you did the command dash in green, if it was just a cancel chain, right, to do a shot out of it, it wouldn't have any guidance. Like, Johnny Ridden has this problem, where if you BC in green lock to get near people, your shots don't have guidance, so you have to step out of it. But he can just instantly press the CSA, and then, nope, you're getting hit.
Yeah, I didn't really value moves that recorrected much until I played Gundam Versus either. They've always been a factor. It's just a property that's not really thought of much.
Okay, backing out now because they're both bursted, so it's like, screw that! Whoa! Almost getting hit by that build strike.
No, he wasn't. He was also just running away because the build strike is just chasing him. Or build strike CSB chasing him. He
spent his entire boost bar to try to avoid that thing. He was like, oh god, oh god. So that thing would basically kill him, pretty much. Really good there. Really good punish. Really good punish. Pick up. Okay.
Yeah.
Wow, Full Claw still isn't dead. I'm impressed. Okay. He's like playing safe because he's like Full Claw's about to die and I don't want to get caught in the middle of them, and his partner is still just doing, it's just hack surviving. It's great. He gets hit by his partner instead. Transam! Okay, we're gonna push into the wall. We want to melee. Oh, okay, that was a little bit too obvious. It's okay. Doesn't matter. Full Claw has won the game.
It's okay, he got a nice spot for the windscreen.
Yeah.
Held him up. Build Strike held him up for his mugshot. Arrested for Trans Am crimes. He went way faster, and he has any right to go. In 1 BC. What upsets me is Spiegel had like a BC that was insanely fast when he did F drive and Maxi Boost, not Maxi Boost on.
Yeah.
And Exia kind of reminds me of that, except I'm like, this suit deserves it a lot less. So why'd you take away Spiegel's and up his cost? I don't understand.
Okay.
Well, they upped his cost in.
Oh yeah, last second auto-facing Amacon to avoid the Garo.
He's being very careful about where he moves
fences.
because he doesn't want to get hit by fences, yeah.
Yeah, but unfortunately he got caught by buildings instead. Okay. Hasn't done a whole lot this game so far, but let's hope we get some reforms, gets the ships there. Okay, protected by the building, good land, safe landing. Punishing that. I'm also loving it when he does things like he did
main CSA command dash in the I don't remember.
No.
The sequence happened too fast.
What he did there was he used the command dash to get into green lock. He was in he could get to red lock. He was in green lock. He used the command dash to get into red lock. Then he did like step backwards main assist main and flew backwards out of their range and punished the landing at the same time. Like he just basically went in and out like in a really, really smooth way. That's what he did.
No, but I saw CSA get thrown into command dash.
Yeah, CSA into
so he did
main
CSA.
Yeah. But it's like the whole thing is with this suit is they can move in and out really, really well. Okay. We're popping Transam, getting out of here, because not a good time to get caught. Her HP
Notice how he stopped himself from drifting like all the way across the map so he could stay close enough to actually impact the game.
Yeah. I think the damage that he got because he was an F-burst still made that worth it, though, like even though he got tagged by Kashat for reaching on the other front. But okay.
Now full cloth's in pretty dicey territory.
Yep. He's gonna have to keep playing it aggressively. Yeah, he's like, okay, now it's like all or nothing, so it's like, well, I have to just go for the whole melee. There's no waiting. Here we go, zombie mode. We're gonna
Good
get
chase by
anything with it?
Kshatriya. It's popping the burst to end the game, but Kshatriya just grabs him. The travel speed on Kshat's grab is actually pretty decent. There's a chance it was just raw Garobi, but I highly expect that was the grab.
Red Quebele. Didn't see the other part.
It's black Cubele.
Double Quebele team.
Yeah, just regular Cubele Mark II.
Puru team. Ozaka Shio. Oh.
Yep, just make sure you take good landings, and a lot of this stuff isn't going to be able to hit you.
Yeah, it doesn't really have good guidance or correction. It's just a lot of spam. Just don't vernier.
Mm-hmm.
Back now.
This is your college exam in movement. Can you dodge all the funnels?
Okay, there's no Glammy up. Maybe some more offensive pushing now. Because the Glammy will definitely help make it difficult to push on or with Exia.
Yeah, the main also doesn't correct very well, so you can't really shove it in people's faces.
Yeah.
You really have to rely on CSA for your high correcting
Vernier move.
attack. Or sub. Sub's higher correction.
Just run away, run away. Oh my goodness! I can't believe, like, he almost got out of that, and the only reason he got hit was because it was S-burst, and there's just too much shit to deal with. Like, he would have gotten away with that in a complete overheat runaway sequence. Like, this is what I'm talking about. This suit is so good at in and out. Okay, another S-burst, but this isn't going to do anything. The other one was mostly neutralized, and no! Okay, everything down, waiting for some cooldowns. Got our main back, got our sub back, assist is coming back any second. Pushing into the corner still, trying to chase. Oh, not close enough to get that one. Okay. They're still pretty ahead though.
Yes, chase speed isn't fantastic, but you use command dash mobility to just put people on the spot. Rather than trying to chase with your actual melee. In Trans Am, you can chase with some of your melees.
Yeah, you can just press 6B in Trans Am. It's not a bad thing to press in Trans Am for sure.
Mm-hmm. That's kind of true for most Trans Am suits. Even if your melee's average, the movement buff will usually make it pretty good. Too fantastic.
Oh wait, no, I forgot. You don't hear the music. I should. Sorry.
Yep.
Okay, no Val. Interesting. Don't see her too much. She's stalling all over the ground. It doesn't matter.
Got too close. Shit. The sub hit.
Yeah. Altron getting tagged.
They really don't want to trade damage, so he's playing very conservatively.
Yeah.
When you're fighting low HP or low cost teams, you really need to appreciate the fact that you don't want to trade.
Yeah, they have more life than you. Don't trade. Oh, he didn't. He didn't quite have the assist combo there, but it's okay. Oh, nice block. Didn't get comboed. Stalling out. Oh no, that 2BC has quite some landing recovery, so it's not actually good for like trying to land with specifically, but it's good for like the movement. Nice sequence incorporating the side BC cancel so that he can get a stat into the middle of that.
I like how he's just watching Nobel, knowing that his shots aren't going to do anything.
Altron burst, Altron's running away, Nobel's trying to push, Nobel's going to burst.
There's the pressure. Ooh.
Big combo.
Oh. That was a good combo.
Yeah. Hard to cut too, cut resistant. Person knows what's up.
Well, they waited too. I was like, I don't know enough about Nobel combos to know if this is a drop or not. Or if it's over.
Good block from that Nobel, but I think this landing is going to be punished. Super! Oh no, partner shot him out of super! Oh, that's so unfortunate. Oh, that would have been quite a lot of damage.
Yeah, the super's decent, but you don't go for it much.
Yeah, I mean, it's a super armored rush attack, you know.
It's also wide.
Yep.
The GN armor.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. How much damage did his partner take yet? Oh, nope, it was a partial cut resistance, so chasing the Altron. Oh no, we ran out of ammo. We didn't get to do the finish sequence there.
Altron's just like, when's he gonna melee, when's he gonna melee, oh no, and he just kept throwing shit.
Yeah, you don't have to melee with this thing. You don't have to melee with it when you're not in burst. Like,
people need to be afraid of it, but once you have that accomplished, you can just give them the wort at range. Oh, you threw Garobi Fangs at Exia? Let me just command dash once. Problem solved. The mobility on the command dash just nullifies a lot of things people use to force boost as well.
Yep.
Which is really what helps give this suit an edge in that it's not just solid, it shuts down a lot of abusive things that other suits can do. Because Reborn should be able to force a lot of boost if he throws Garobi Fangs on you.
Yes, perfect call out on the snipe. Oh, this is getting interesting. Ooh, ooh, okay.
Trying to keep Carradine bullied.
Yeah. But he knows he's low, so he doesn't want to push in too hard. But at the same time, that's almost disadvantageous. Because it's like, now I'm at really long range. None of my stuff is hitting. Had to burst there. Okay, we gotta kill. Are we gonna kill Maxi? Oh no, he's gonna... Okay, he flipped and did burst, but like he did the fast fall fast enough that he was able to not get snipe punished for the extend flip, which
yeah,
is something
Reborn just coming to...
Okay.
Oh wow, Garoby Fangs.
Needs to not die, but he can't really stall that hard because it's Caradum. And did he overcost? I don't think he overcosted. Okay, he didn't overcost. Perfect. Well, not quite perfect, but the Caradum died first, so this is bad for the enemy team now. Because it's hard for Caradum to front. These buildings are also pretty difficult for Caradum to deal with because he can't break them very easily and just land.
Yeah, he keeps running back into him too to protect himself. Caradum tries to move in to force anything. Gets slapped down immediately. Notice how he didn't let himself fall to the ground out of that Amikyan because he didn't want to get his landing sniped. Good to pay attention to.
No. He jumped over like the snipe of the super but got hit by the stun part. That was kind of funny. Because Caradum did super there. Okay. X1 will have a burst soon, I hope. Okay, it doesn't matter. Anyway.
Nope. He just threw his body at him and Reborn didn't check him.
That's 25 minutes. I enjoy watching this player, but I think that's enough for now, alright?
Alright. See you next time.
See ya.